Looking to escape to the Azores on a budget? Let me take you on a perfect day trip that will cost you virtually nothing. We'll dive into stunning landscapes, uncover unlikely gems, and get up close and personal with some of the locals. Let's go!
It has to be said, if you were looking for a pineapple plantation, this is not the most obvious area that you'd look.
We're on the outskirts of Ponta Delgada, about 10 to 15 minutes drive from its historic centre. The first thing you need to know about visiting here is it's free.
Well, a nice guide came out to say hello and just to give us this little leaflet to let us know what we can see. But basically any greenhouse that has an open door, you can go in and have a look around. Sounds like a plan.
When I was at the plantation in early December, it was very quiet. Pineapples were brought to the Azores in the mid-19th century, when the island's main crop, oranges, was attacked by disease. Landowners replaced them with pineapples. The Sao Miguel pineapple takes 18 to 24 months to bear fruit. Yeah, sorry about that, couldn't resist it.
It's certainly not what you'd expect in the middle of a residential area, but for 30 minutes it's certainly worth spending a bit of time here to have a little look around.
Time to hit the road for some impressive natural sights. These roads are a great example of the tight streets around Ponta Delgada that you'll face if you visit. If you're new to the channel and the Azores, the series of beautiful islands are in the Atlantic. You could use them as a stopover while crossing from North America to Europe. I'm here to see what they're like, particularly for a winter break, and how much they'll cost. As the volcanic islands are temperate, the weather here is not too hot or cold. And as you can see in the series, the scenery is fantastic. For this video, we're on the island of Sao Miguel. It takes about an hour and a half to drive from east to west, and in places can take as little as 20 or so minutes to drive across from north to south. On this video, I'll show you one of the problems while visiting the Azores, particularly at this time of year. For the moment though, we're heading to one of the island's many waterfalls.
I don't think we're that far away from the waterfall. If I shut up, you can hear it. So just a bit to add, if you want to go down the hill in the car you can, because there is actually parking down here, and as I've turned up, no cars are parked here. Not exactly the sign of anything dramatic when you have a boring building like this on the way to a waterfall. I'll be honest, it's okay, but not that exciting.
Now we're off to one of the more famous viewing points on the island. First though, let's take in a view out across the north of the island towards the Atlantic. Somewhere out there, believe it or not, is a tea plantation. If you'd like to see what that looks like, there's a link to a video on the screen now. This is our route today, plantation to waterfall to stunning view.
Well, when you make a long uphill drive, you sometimes wonder, is the view going to be worth it? Well, we're going to find out together. The lake is about 100 metres that way. The seagulls are here, but is the view worth it? Yep, I think that is pretty special. If this video is proving helpful as you plan your time at the Azores, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button. I'm not only going to be on this island, but I'm also going to Pico and Fayal. Well, the clouds are closing in. I can't see the Atlantic anymore, but we're heading in the direction behind me. To be honest, I think we were pretty lucky with these clouds. If we'd waited a little longer, I'm not sure we'd have got the views that we did just then.
At this point, I'd planned to take you elsewhere, but for an island to be so green, you need rain. And boy, did it start to rain. Before this video takes a surprise end, I should tell you how much today cost me. Not a bad price, if you ask me. To that unexpected end to my day, and I got up close and personal with some cows. Not the biggest surprise, I suppose, when there's 125,000 of them on the Azores. If you'd like to see more videos from my time in the Azores to help you make the most of your own trip here, a link to a playlist is on the screen now.